Okay, land nav, basic land nav. We've all gone through land nav courses here. It's a very crucial thing to use, be able to do land nav, you know, especially without GPS. If you have the ability, GPS is a wonderful tool to help you, but you need to learn the basics without it. What do you guys think of the land nav courses?
I like it.
It's awesome. I mean, I was able to track 6 out of 7 of the things the other day, which if you hadn't taught me how to do it, or if others hadn't taught me how to do it, I would have no idea. We're going to put this thing out in the middle of the woods and you got to go find it. Well, without some basic training, I would have never found it.
And it's not rocket science, is it? You all saw the point, the good having good maps, right?
Yes.
You all saw having a good compass.
Yes.
Wait till we get to nighttime. A good training compass is worth its weight when we do nighttime land nav course. Be worth its weight and go.
Right.
And we've talked about it, so we don't need to go over it all. And I think most of you guys here have got good compasses by now. If not, you need to get one.
Yeah.
And the basic stuff. We're going to go into a little more detail, more advanced land nav here, basic advanced land nav. Not necessarily we'll go to nighttime, but we'll go a little bit into it. First, let's talk about, and this is all tactical. We've done pretty much untactical here, you know what I mean? But your team. You basically have your 5-man team, okay? We basically use what? Some form of the fire formation or a Y formation, some form of a Y formation, right? It's basically what we teach you for the environment we're in. We can make pretty much them two do whatever we need to do. You agree? I'm going to teach the basics of how you should use them formations with a team, okay? In the fire, basically, you say you got a 5-man team, okay? You got team leader, you got compass man, you got point man, you got everything, okay? What you want to do in the fire is, you got your compass man here, and let's say he's shooting his asthma. Let's just say it's 121, okay? What you want to do is, he shoots it, you want to send at least 2-man team out there to be the point of reference for your asthma. Basically, you're just gonna do a bounding fire formation, okay? And this is mostly here in Ohio, the bush, the woods, you know what I mean? Because we got a lot of woods here. Is he shoots his asthma, this team's gonna bound forward using good tactics, and then get on the asthma, okay? You don't want to bounce so forward, fall where that team can't get this team's support.
So they're maintaining visual contact then?
Oh yes, this team will get something like that, so they have a triangle more or less, okay? You have 2 teams. These guys are watching this, covering this team as they're moving up on the asthma, okay? Whatever it might be. Same visual contact. It might only be 10 yards, but that's just to stay on it. What happens is this team will go up, and then through radio hand singers, don't be yelling, radio hand singers, and use your mic, you know what I mean, so you can't hear it. They'll move forward and get on the asthma as this guy is shooting it. And then he'll tell them left, right, on asthma, stop. And then when he gets them to a point where they're on 120 or 121 asthma, they'll stop and this team will bound forward. Again, if you have danger areas, clear the danger area before you send the team down there, you know? Or shoot an asthma and go. You remember how we shoot asthmas to go around an obstacle. Remember pace count and all that? Do that. That's basically what you want, and this is a good method for in the woods. The next one will be if you have a Y. Okay? Let's say some form of Y formation. What you do is, this guy shoots an asthma. Okay? He's the compass man. He has security. You have rear security and you have side security. You won't leapfrog the guys forward. The whole team will move forward, or maybe one at a time, or the whole team, depends on what the team leader wants to do. He'll just shoot an asthma like to a tree or across the field and just walk the asthma as he's going to make sure he's walking on the asthma. That makes sense? So this guy, he's not necessarily sending a team out there to bound forward. He's moving, in essence, the whole team is moving in the direction on the asthma. So he'll have his compass out and he will shoot his asthma, and he will see something in the distance that he knows he's on his asthma, and he will walk making sure he's on the asthma, you know, every so often, make sure he's not getting off. A lot more difficult to do, but it's one way of doing it, you know. I've seen guys go like this before, you know, and go with it. He's mostly, that's the reason he has security, you know.
So why would you want to use a Y formation instead of a line?
That's a good question. A lot of times we'll use the fire, you know. This, if for some reason you don't want to get the team out ahead, you want to keep your team together.
Okay.
This is what you would do for whatever reason. And there's times you run into that, you know. There's just two basic ways of doing it. Is if you want to keep you together and keep all you guys
So
in the
if you're
fire.
not using a line, you're using a Y.
Fire.
Or,
Fire,
yeah,
not a line, a fire.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
You'd be doing the Y, something like this, okay?
Okay.
Another trick on the fire formation that you want to do is not only when you're shooting your asthma and the compass man is shooting it and seeing his object to keep the team, bounding team forward, the bounding team, while they're with the guy to make the next bound, they should shoot it to and pick a target up or where they're heading. That makes sense?
Okay.
So in essence, if you're a compass man and I'm next to you or close to you, I should be next to you real close so I can just be on the same line. I should shoot something so I have a general direction that I know where 121 asthma is at. So when I take my team, I know where I'm trying to end up at. That makes sense? So I'm not wandering off this way, you know,
right.
That I should take the time and shoot a quick little asthma. So, all right, well, I got it. I know the direction you want me to go. I know what 121 is.
Right.
Boom. Okay, map check. This is the thing we do here at Woodline. To give your position to HQ or whoever you're communicating with without giving over your 8 or 10 digit grid over the radio. Because someone else might be listening. You follow me?
Okay.
So what the main thing a map check is, through your warning order or you guys meet up ahead of time before you go out, you pick at least two spots, we'll call it Alpha and Bravo, minimum. You can do as many as you want. And you pick them on the map and you know what the grid location is. Like this is 4525 8682, this is 4580 8644, okay? So everybody knows what point on the map is Alpha and Bravo, okay? What you do is, if your HQ or another team asks you for your map check, again, that's the word we use for that, is you would tell them, these here are put on a map.
Yeah.
So nobody else knows what the grid code is, but your map has them plotted on your map. So you know this is Alpha and this is Bravo, okay? What you do is, you want to tell HQ your location is, you tell them, my location, my map check is an asthma to Bravo, 121, whatever, a distance of 200 meters.
Okay.
My asthma to Alpha is 275, a distance of 130 meters.
So the 275 was the degrees.
Yeah,
So
asthma.
triangle.
So they
where
would
you
come,
are.
yes, and then they would do a BRAC asthma off that,
I get it.
and they know your location about. Makes sense?
Yes.
And without the key of knowing what Bravo Alpha is, or you can have more than one, you can have Charlie, whatever, you know what I mean? Now they know where you're at, about park. You know, again, none of this is dead nut, you know what I mean? But they know about where you're at without you giving your 8-digit or 10-digit grid out over the radio.
Yep.
And the more you have, the more accurate you'll be.
Okay.
So if you have Charlie over here,
Yeah. How are you going to do that in the dark? If you, I guess you would be able to do it in the dark if you did a good pace count.
good pace count, and remember in the class, your points, you pick a point where you know on the map off a terrain.
Yeah.
You have two creeks meeting, you're on top of a ridge.
Okay.
You know that I know I'm here. So in essence, when you find Alpha and Charlie or Alpha and Bravo, and I'll give this to them because I know physically on the map I'm here. Because otherwise in the woods and the hills, you kind of get all screwed up. So you want to use the terrain on your favor. Okay, let's just say you only have two of you guys. You don't want to split your team apart. Your team needs to stick together. There's only two of you stick together. When you move, shoot a spot, move the team up. So in essence, you'd be doing a lot of what you would do in the Y formation as movement, not bounding. Have the other guy shoot it too, so he has some idea of what the location is, and just say on your asthma, the one guy for security, you know, you need to look too to go. Let's just say you come across an obstacle, like a pond. Okay? And there's just two of you. You don't send one guy around to shoot him to make sure that he's on asthma. What you gotta do is shoot your asthma, know what your what your asthma is. Take the team around the pond. Try to look and identify something on the other side of the pond about where you're shooting, you know? Get over there, take the team around, shoot a back asthma. Before you leave, put a stick or something in the ground so you know where you were at. And when you get on the other side, oh, I see, remember seeing that cattail right there. Okay, so I'm close right here. I think I'm even right here. Turn around, shoot a back asthma onto the point of the stick you put in the ground or something, a rock or whatever, and you know you're showing asthma, right? All right, we're here today at Woodline. I'm here with my apprentices, and we're going over shooting a back asthma and how you can use it to check if you're on the right asthma going around a obstacle or something. Okay, we're here at one, and we'll assume that this door is a point that they marked or they know where there's at, and we'll assume that they're at a pond or a creek and they know across it. So he's shooting his asthma. What is your asthma?
0 degrees.
0 degrees. All right, now let's go around the obstacle and double check ourselves using our back asthma.
Okay.
Okay, we went around the obstacle. He's shooting his back asthma. What should your back asthma be?
It should be 180 degrees less than.
It should be 180.
Well, it should be 180 degrees.
Yeah, or asthma of 180 because you add.
Yes, if we started out at 0, the back asthma should be 180.
Yes.
What we have here is 160.
160, so that's not right.
No, so we'd have to adjust
move,
our location.
Adjust your location. Let's move. All right, we moved. What are you shooting now?
We're shooting 180 degrees.
So we know we're back on our asthma.
We are on our azimuth once again
because
after going around an obstacle.
Simply done. Well done.